so handsome, what's his name? I need the dollars to beat up like bananas.
Hi guys. So firstly, I just want to say thank you to anybody and everybody who watched the first video. I kept checking the views, like, and every, like, even if the number just went up 1, I was like, oh shit, like, it's fucking lit. Like, it's, y'all have no idea how exciting that was for me to do, like, being that I have been talking myself out of it for so long, just for the simple fact that I finally did it. I was just so proud of myself. Like I put on my Instagram, I was like, no matter how many views I get, I'm just thankful to anybody and everybody who watched it. Even if you only watch 2 minutes of it out of the whole 22 minutes of it, I appreciate you. Thank you. So this, as you know, is episode 2. Bryson sleep again, but my pregnancy, according to my mother, and I believe it, was one of the easiest pregnancies in this world. I didn't have any morning sickness, nothing swelled up besides my stomach, of course. I didn't have any swollen ankles. I didn't have no throwing up. I didn't have any skin problems. Like, my pregnancy was fairly easy. And although I've never, been pregnant before, I've been around plenty of family members that have, and I've seen some, I've seen some interesting ones. Easy, like Bryson, he really looked out for me. He really did not. I didn't even have any really heartburn, really, and he came out with a head full of hair. Like, that was literally the first thing my mom yelled out. Was during my pregnancy, I gained a whole 48 pounds. Yeah, so it's gonna be the top 5 rudest things that were said to me during my whole pregnancy. So it's really the 6 rudest things that were said to me, but I'm throwing one in there just for fun, just because my parents were the only ones that ever fucking said it to me, just because they're assholes, but gotta love them. But so the 5th rudest thing that was said to me during my pregnancy was, "You got bigger since the last time I saw you." Bitch, fuck you. So number 4 was one of my absolute favorites. Damn, you big, like, and damn, you're ugly. Like, bitch, I can't hit you, because if you hit me back, then I'm gonna end up going to jail for killing you, and I don't want to have a jail cell baby. You lucky I'm toting around this extra 48 pounds, because bitch, if I wasn't, I used to hate, oh my god, I used to hate when people ask me this. Damn, you ain't had that baby yet? You still pregnant? Like, bitch ass, no, I haven't had my baby yet. Why the fuck are you even worried about it? My child will get here when he fucking gets. He was due on March 17th. Bryson was born on March 21st. Bryson said, "Listen, motherfuckers, this is my show. I'll get there when I get there, and not a second fucking sooner." Number 2. A lady asked me this shit as I was standing in the hospital. We had went to the cafeteria, and she looked at me and she said, "Are you having twins?" Bitch, are you? Like, what the fuck? Like, even if I was, you just gonna look, she look like she having twins. Bitch, fuck you. Bitch, fuck you. Your head big like you having twins. The fuck out my face, you rude ass. And people are assholes. People are fucking assholes. Assholes. Like, they're just fucking assholes. Okay. Oh, and then the most arrogant, ignorant thing I heard during my whole pregnancy. Now, granted, this was in the beginning of my pregnancy before I started showing, but it doesn't take away the fact that it was fucking rude and it got on my nerves. Okay, so number 1 is, you're not pregnant. Bitch, do you want to see the pregnancy test that I took? Because there's 2 of them. You want to see? Because I still have them. Because I couldn't believe it either, bitch. So, bitch, I'm telling you that I'm pregnant. And you just gonna go, you're not pregnant. Like, do you think I'm too ugly? Is that it? I mean, I've been told I'm like, shit, everybody's ugly to somebody. That's cool. But is that the reason why you don't believe me? You don't believe me when I say I'm pregnant? So that's the rudest thing. But then the one I'm just throwing out there for fun, number 6, I guess you would call it, would be strictly from my parents. Shout out to them. And it's funny because when I told my mom what I was doing for this video, as soon as I told her, I said, I'm doing things not to say to a pregnant woman during her pregnancy, she said, oh shit, most of these are gonna be for me. Because my mom, she just ate me the fuck alive during my pregnancy. Like, every time I walked into a room, she was, oh damn, your stomach entered the room before you got a chance to. Thanks. This is your grandchild in here, Just saying. The thing that you're oh so excited about, can't wait for him to come, The thing that you keep buying every fucking thing for, he's the reason why my stomach entered the room before I got a chance to, yeah. Thanks. But pregnancy is a very sensitive thing, and it brings your emotions to a head, and sometimes you just don't know how to handle them, and you're just like, oh my god, hearing these things, it's just like, I know, y'all don't mean it offensively, but it's fucking offensive. Like, come on now. Like, damn. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. If I started to lose weight, y'all be trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. But being that my body is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, y'all just want to throw shots out there. And I told my mom, I was like, I can't wait until I'm not pregnant anymore, because I'm going to fry your ass. Like, I'm going to fry. She was like, oh, don't be sensitive. No. Stop being rude. It's mean. Stop. Like, what the I'm your child. Like, you should not be doing this. You really shouldn't be. Like, what the fuck? Like, and most of the time I would just laugh it off, but I'm just like, that was fucking me. Like, that really, that hurt my feelings, guys. So, yeah, just, if you see a pregnant woman and, she's gotten bigger, or, she looks like she's not having such an easy day, don't make it any harder by adding your insult, because that's exactly what they are. They're insults. Like, it's just mean. It's just mean. And if you're one of those people that do it and you think it's funny, I hope you're a female, and I hope you get pregnant one day, and I hope, not that you have, a hard pregnancy, I don't wish a hard pregnancy on anyone, but I hope that people say some rude shit to you just so you can see how it feels, because it will change you as a person. You really, you'll think about the things that you say about people before you say it. People are mean, guys. Don't be mean to the pregnant ladies. Don't be mean to them, even if they're looking rough, even if, anything. Just don't be mean to them. That's it. That's all I got for that one. Just don't be mean to the pregnant ladies. So, the second thing I want to talk about is dreams. One of those dreams that I will accomplish, I know I will because I have faith in myself, is to be on TV. Whether it be, a scripted or non-scripted, or, hosting, to be in a movie, just to be in front of the big screen and just flex that shit. Like, I have so much faith in myself when it comes to that. Like, and it may sound crazy. I may be like, this bitch is tripping, but I'm really not. Like, I real life will be on TV one day. Like, I want y'all to mark my words. Whatever day you're watching this, I want you to remember this day and know that I ain't gonna say when, but because I don't know, but I will be on TV within the next few years. Like, and I wholeheartedly believe that. Like, you gotta believe in yourself. Like, before anybody else can believe. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is gonna believe in you. So, I believe in myself, and I believe that I will be on TV. Another dream of mine is okay, so a lot of kids, teenagers, even adults, some of them don't have a quiet place to go to, get homework done or make their YouTube videos or, do a podcast or, just not having that space to do their hobby is holding them back from doing their hobby because they know that they don't have the area to do it. So I want to be able to build a lounge type place that locals can come to, and let's say if there's a group of kids that want to, do their own thing, like make their own video or make their own channel, I want there to be like different sized rooms for different amounts of people, and you can like rent out the rooms for a certain amount of hours, and a certain amount of hours a day, and just be able to release that, get that out there, because I know how difficult it can be to feel like you don't have the space to tend to your hobby. Like, and this right here, to me, this is a hobby to me. I like editing the videos, when I have my free time, when Bryson sleep or whenever. So I want to make a place to where people can come and people can do that, and I want to be able to make it big enough to where, like I said, there are different sized rooms, and there can be like one big conference room to where we have like talent shows, or we like people come and they network themselves, to get themselves out there, and just have like different events like karaoke nights and just parties, and just a place for people to come to get their work done, but to where it feels like fun. Like if you don't have a quiet place to do your homework, or if you just don't feel like sitting in the house and do your homework, I want you to be able to come to this place and just relax and ease your mind and get your stuff done to where you don't feel stressed. Okay, so I want to read y'all some quotes. I found some quotes. I'm going to show y'all the name of the book and where you can get it, and I want to read y'all some quotes that really stuck out to me. So yeah, hold on. All right, so the book is called Pillow Thoughts. Some of you may have heard of it. It's called Pillow Thoughts by Courtney Peppernell. I got it from Books A Million. If you live in this area, I got it from Books A Million in Lansdowne Commons. So these are encouragement quotes. I specifically wanted encouragement quotes for this week, and it has different sections like let me see. If you're dreaming of someone, if you are in love, if you are heartbroken, if you are lonely, if you are sad. So it has different, different poems and different stories for different times in your life, I guess you could say. So I specifically wanted encouragement quotes just for the simple fact that, I had to get the courage to do this YouTube channel, and just having courage has just been a very big part of my life lately, and I've been trying to incorporate it in everything, whether it be, having that conversation I don't want to have, or doing that thing that, doing that one thing that I wasn't ready for yet. I just had to suck it up and just be like, you know what, you can do this, you got it, whatever comes from it comes from it, your blessings are your blessings, your life is gonna happen how God wants it to have your life, and be you, and do what it is. So I'm gonna read 3 quotes, and I'm gonna repeat them, so y'all, if y'all didn't really get it the first time, y'all can get it the second time, or run it back, or do whatever, so first one is, it says, emotional and messy, sometimes lost and confused, but if you only realize those wisdom behind those eyes, with a heart that never lies, would you storm the world like you haven't a thing to lose? I'm gonna read it again. Emotional and messy, sometimes lost and confused, but if you only realized the wisdom behind those eyes, with a heart that never lies, Would you storm the world like you haven't a thing to lose? So basically, what it's saying is, just as emotional and just confused as you are, if you only realize the wisdom within yourself and your pure heart and, your heart that never lies, would you do everything that you know you could do if you knew you didn't have a thing to lose? Would you take the chance knowing that you could not lose? Think about it. Your feelings are valid and do not let anybody denounce them just because they do not feel the same way. These feelings do not make you weak or clingy or overly emotional. They make you strong, brave, and beautiful. You were not merely made of stardust. You were the comet streaking through the sky on the way to do good and bright things. Again, your feelings are valid and real. Do not let anybody denounce them just because they do not feel the same way. These feelings do not make you weak or clingy or overly emotional. They make you strong, brave, and beautiful. You are not merely made of stardust. You are the comet streaking through the sky on the way to do good and bright things. Basically, don't let anybody tell you that the way you're feeling is not right just because they do not feel the same way. Your feelings are your feelings, and they are right for you. They do not make you clingy. They don't make you weak. They don't make you emotional. It's just how you feel, and that's fine. They make your feelings make you strong, brave, and beautiful. And you're not made of stardust. You are the comet streaking through the sky on the way to do good and bright things. So you are that comet flashing through the sky, and you will do good and bright things. That one it really spoke to me because I've expressed my feelings before and been told, oh, you're a crybaby, or you too emotional, or that's not, you shouldn't feel that way. It's just like, you can't tell somebody how to feel. Like, you can't tell them how they're to interpret whatever has whatever has happened or been said to them. Like, at the end of the day, that's how they feel. Can you ask them questions to see why they feel that way? Yes, because everybody processes things differently depending on things that they've gone through, things that have been said to them. Something that affects me may not affect the next person, and vice versa. But I can't tell them that, no, you shouldn't feel that way. That's the wrong way to feel. I would rather ask them, be like, well, what happened? Why do you feel that way? Just because somebody doesn't agree with the way you feel, or you don't agree with the way that they feel, just ask them, what happened or why they feel that way. That's it. That's all you gotta do. But don't try to rob them of their feelings. Don't try to make them feel like they're less of a person, or they're emotional, or they're a crybaby because they don't feel the same way that you feel. It's just not right. I'm only gonna read this one once because I'm only gonna read this one once. You just have to surround yourself with people who have the same heart as you. I should have read this one first. Like, simple as that. You have to surround yourself with people who have the same heart as you. She didn't mean that, in a literal term to where, they gotta want the same things that you want, or, do the same things that you do, love the same things you love. But if you're a person with good things in your heart, hanging around a person with bad things in their heart is not gonna do you any good. It's okay to cut people off. I can love you, but I'm gonna love you from over there. You gotta go over there, bro. This not gonna work. You gotta go over there because you're not bringing anything positive into my life. You're not trying to advance. You're stagnant. You're stuck. And I'm not trying to be stuck. I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to prove myself wrong. The old me wrong. I'm proving the old me wrong. And I'm gonna get to where I know I'm gonna get to. Like, so you gotta learn to separate yourself. Last video, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. You just gotta separate yourself, and you gotta hang around people with good hearts. If you have a good heart, you gotta hang around somebody else with a good heart, and that energy it's just gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Like, hang around. Now that I have Bryson, I don't go out much. I don't hang out much, but I have one friend, and her name is Bri. She also has a YouTube channel. Check her out. I will drop the name of her page and the link and everything. So shout out to you, Brielle. And she's beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. She has such a good spirit, and I love Brielle. And you know, we met each other last year at training for when Lidl was first opening up, and we had, I'm just give y'all a little backstory on that. We had training for 10 weeks out of Newport News. So I would go in there every day, and I would not talk, would not say anything to anybody. Like, I just don't want to be. I wasn't rude or anything, but I just didn't talk. Like, I would go in there, do what I had to do. They wanted to play games for you to remember stuff. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't here to play no games. I'm here to get this paycheck and keep it schmoving, you know? But I had seen Brielle, you know, and she was more one of the outgoing people. And she wasn't annoying or anything, but you know, I just, like I said, I just wasn't with the talking shit. It was too early. I just wasn't with it. And I remember the first time I ever said anything to like her group of friends, and she turned around. Me and her were just laughing about this with my parents a few weeks ago when she came over. She turned around and she said, "I didn't know you talked. I thought you were a mute." And I busted out laughing. I was just like, "No, I'm not a mute." Like, and it was the funniest thing in the world to me, and I'll never forget it. Like, ever since then, we've just been cool as some cucumbers, you know. And she just has such a good spirit, and she's all about positivity. She's all about, you know, helping people, and you know, I just love her so much for it. And she's the sweetest girl in the world. Bryson loves her. He just stares at her when she comes over. Like, she calls herself Auntie Bri. Like, so she's the sweetest thing in the world. Without even knowing it, she encouraged me to do this channel, and not only from telling me that, you know, to do it, but just seeing her do hers, and you know, just being herself with it. And you know, she motivated me a lot to, you know, just get rid of just some bad things, some things that I know that weren't good for me, you know. She helped me out a lot, and she doesn't know that, you know, I'm not even gonna tell her that I'm mentioning this in this video. And like, that's the thing, like, the day I dropped my last video on Wednesday, I dropped it at 12 o'clock, and by 12:55 she texted me and she was like, "Okay, so I watched the video and I loved it and I subscribed." And I was just like, "You watched it already, bro?" Like, damn, like, that was fast as shit. And she was at work and everything. Like, she supports me in any and everything that I do, and you know, she's always there. You know, she always, "Does Bryce need anything?" Every time she comes up, she's like, "I don't want to come empty-handed. Does you need anything? Does Bryce need anything?" Like, she's the sweetest thing in the world. So like I said, I'm gonna put her info below, and you know, I want y'all to check her out. And you know, love you, Bri. I want to challenge y'all to something, and think of one negative thing in your life that you know you don't need, whether it be a person, whether it be as much TV as you watch, whether it be soda, whether it be a food. You know you could live the rest of your life without it, but you just do it just because it's there. I want you to challenge yourself to take that negative thing out of your life for 1 week, starting from today, from whatever day you're watching this video. And at the end of that 1 week, see if you still need it. See if you can live without it for the rest of your life. And if you can, great. And if you can't, that's cool too. But it's worth it. Like I said, at the end of the week, if you want to go back to it, that's cool. And if you don't, just know that I'm proud of you. You know, I'm proud of me, and Bryson are proud of you. You know. So yeah, so that's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to just, you know, do that. And you know, and if you want to do it again that next week and cut something else negative out, then that's cool too, you know. A lot of people don't realize, but if you can cut out one negative thing, you can cut out a lot of negative things in your life. And only good's gonna come from cutting out negative things in your life. It may be hard, but nothing worth having is easy. My brother right under me, he is his name's DJ, and he is about to graduate high school. And one of his things was that he's always wanted to get a tattoo, and he wanted to get his grandmother's name right here on his dad's side. He wanted to get her name right here, Dolores. And then we have a little brother that passed away. He was stillborn. His name was Jason. He wanted to get Jason's name right here, so he wanted to have both of their names, but then it will also be his initials, DJ. So he had been talking to my mom about it, and we had known he had wanted a tattoo. And he had already had this tattoo planned out for a while. So we went last week to go get his tattoo, and you know, I just had to go because I wanted to see him cry. I'm not even gonna lie, I wanted to see him cry because my little brother talks so much shit. He was one of the meanest people to me during my pregnancy, but I recorded most of it, and I put the video together, so I am going to include that in this episode so y'all can see that. And my brother, he's fucking hilarious, like he's so fucking funny. But I'm going to include the video of him getting his tattoo, and you know, it's not gonna be long or anything. I think I got it down to like 3 minutes or something. I fast forwarded through some of the parts because I'm not gonna have y'all sit there and watch the whole thing of him getting his tattoo. It was just really fun, just being there and being his big sister and just watching him, you know, do something that he's always wanted to do.
I'm gonna put it above the scar. You is not. What did you do to your arm? What you been doing?
Basketball.
Oh yeah,
This on.
Huh?
This on good Jason.
Until that one's healed up? Yeah. Oh, he said he can do his little brother's name of Jason.
You got a video on your shit recording already.
Oh, because I gotta get this whole experience. I need it from beginning to end.
But why record the whole thing?
And I got my charger.
I can't. Usha said you can't use his electricity.
Usha, we family.
Usha!
Right.
Don't talk about my baby. This is what you wanted,
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to psych yourself up.
Right. All it did was the marketing. You ain't even heard the needle come. Oh boy. Right, you're not built the same as me, bro. You're not hood.
Gutter.
I'm from the gutter.
Bread and peanut butter. Ain't never ate bread and peanut butter a day in his life.
You wish you had some with that needle.
Right.
Come on in here.
I wish they would just
Don't
watch
run.
it put these. Don't kick that. Pay attention to what you do. You are.
You better take a deep breath before you put that needle on you, boy. I'm telling you.
Don't do him like that. Oh!
Ooh, say it again.
I gotta start playing your Mother's Day.
What is it?
I guess. You can't be calling my son when you just get out of the shower. I'm a beat you. In his workspace.
Right.
They usually have it right there beside.
Leave it to be. DJ gonna realize how fast it takes to get a tattoo. It's not gonna long process. He gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll be back.
Now he
He
got
was
the.
trying to come back in a week.
Now he got the. So, I want to thank y'all for watching this video. Bryson didn't wake up during this whole hour of me taping this. Don't worry, you'll see him.
Hey, follow me, DWhite.3.
Real, you ain't gotta record nobody. Sit your monkey ass. Put that on video.
Hey, I'm cooling.
Yeah, you ain't cool enough that you won't curse.
Oh,
Yeah, but he ain't saying it out loud because he ain't about that life. DJ.
I'm in 90s.
you from the gutter?
I'm from the gutter.
Bread and peanut butter.
You know what I'm saying? I came
Eating
out
oodle noodles for
drinking
dinner.
this all day. And we ain't had
gonna hurt him.
We ain't had the real milk back in the day. We had to drink this. Look at it. Look at it.
There was the powder milk.
Yeah,
That is the powder.
I ain't see that. And the cheese, you try to melt the cheese, make a grilled cheese.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
was a grilled block.
What kids didn't have that?
We went from hood to hood to hood to hood.
When your milk came in the box looking like a pancake
That's what I'm
mix.
saying.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all had that?
We had that.
She said y'all had that?
My kids ain't have
We
that.
had that.
What else is?
Our cheese used to come in a
From
cardboard
beans,
box. It ain't even
from
have a
hot
wrap
dogs
in it.
and beans.
We
We have beans and franks and noodles every day.
They don't look like
He did a number on you. That must be why you move so